my name is Mike. Have you ever thought of what your name stands for? I'd like to think my name stands for something very important. Each letter of my name gives a different meaning to who I am. I try to be true to myself, show ingenuity, be a killer person in everything I do, and put forth the effort needed to do all those things. I would like to think that my name represents many different things, and I am all those different things. So the first letter of my name is M. There are countless things that come to my mind when I think of a word that represents me and starts with the letter M. The first word I thought of was magical, but I'm not a very good magician, but I can be magical at times. So I didn't think that was a very good representation of me. So the next word I thought of was, of course, me. What better word to represent me than myself? I find them very hard to describe in words, so I felt that me was the best fit. On to the next letter now, which is I. And again, a few words came to my head: intelligent, interactive, maybe even invincible. I'd like to think I'm invincible. That sounded pretty good, but it is totally untrue. Now, intelligent was a bit more reasonable. I'm pretty smart, but I'm not intelligent with all different things. Now, interactive was a little bit more like me. I have to interact with people every day on my job and to communicate with other people. But I thought there was a better word out there for me. It dawned on me: ingenuity. I'm very clever. If there's a problem, I can normally fix it. Like my father was having problems growing sunflowers in his garden. There was a few things that came up, like birds and squirrels would take the seeds so that they wouldn't sprout and grow. We became very frustrated and thought that soaking the seeds would give them a better chance to grow. So the next year we did that, and there was more sunflowers that came up. This is just one example of my ingenuity at work. K was a very hard one for me. The first thing I thought of was knowledgeable. But knowledgeable, again, I don't know everything, but I'd like to think I do, but I don't. I brainstormed for some other words, and then I thought of keen and killer. I'm kind of slow at times, so keen really doesn't fit me. But I liked killer better. Not the real definition, the slang version, which is something that is extremely difficult to deal with or withstand. I'm an avid tennis player, and some of the shots I perform can be described as very killer. People just cannot handle my drop shot, or if given a short ball, you better watch out for my killer forehand that is coming at speed. Now for the final letter, E. There's a plethora of words that come to my mind. Enthusiastic, eclectic, emotional, and effort are just a few. Some of the things that spark my enthusiasm are like catching a nice bass. Catching a bass gives me some emotional joy. I also have a very eclectic assortment of baits to choose from. These words all represent me, but one word sticks out: effort. I will always put effort into everything I do. Effort is described as something that takes energy, and I have a lot of energy that I use throughout the day. I will always put forth effort to improve myself, my ingenuity, and make everything I do super killer. My name is Mike, and I can be now summed into a few unique words. I am me. I have ingenuity, can be very killer at times, and put forth the effort. I encourage you now to analyze yourself and find out what your name represents.